So let's read James chapter 1 verse 14. James 1 verse 14. Okay, read. So this verse is about lust. And I know a lot of us suffer from lust. Okay, so but each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death. So we are tempted when we are drawn away by our own lust. Okay, so if that lust meets an appropriate enticement, that is when you get tempted. Okay, so everyone has lust inside of them. All right, we all have lust inside of us, but the lust has to meet an appropriate enticement. So the enticement is without, is outside, okay, and then the lust is within, inside. So if the within meet an appropriate without, that's the enticement, you get what's tempted. Now the result of the temptation here is what? Death. So that's not a physical death, that's a form of separation. Okay, so separation from a certain kind of life. Okay, you know, when Adam fell, okay, when man fell, God told them that if they eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they shall surely die. Did they die? No, but there was a separation. That death over there was a separation from a kind of life. So that is what happens if you fall into temptation. Okay, you die. Okay, you are separated from a certain kind of life. Now let's read verse 12. He said, "Blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to those who love him." Okay, so now in the verse 12, it says that blessed is the man. Okay, you are blessed if you are able to overcome this temptation. In the verse 15, it says that you will die. Okay. You will commit sin, and then the sin will lead towards death. All right, so now how do you overcome this? Okay, a mindset. Okay, in Romans 12 verse 12 it said, "But do not be conformed to the things of the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of thy mind." Renewing, renewing every day, daily. It's not something that happens just once. It has to be all the time. Okay, so you need to have a change of mind. All right, a mindset. Your mind has to be set on Christ. Your mind has to be set on things of the Spirit. Okay, in Galatians 5:16, it says that if you walk according to the flesh, you are going to do the things of the flesh. But if you walk according to the Spirit, you are going to do the things of the Spirit. You are led by God. So it's a mindset. And now, lust. How do you overcome lust? Okay, it's a concept. There is a concept that you have to understand. Okay, I mean, people who are addicted to, people who are in addictions. Okay, it's a concept that you have to understand. The concept of the presence of the Lord. God is omnipresent. That means God is everywhere. Okay, so he's everywhere all the time. Now, if you are everywhere, that means you are going to know all things. Okay, so if you are everywhere, you know all things, you become what? Powerful. So there is a correlation of you being everywhere, then you knowing everything, and then you become powerful. People say knowledge is what? Power. Knowledge is power. So you become powerful when you know more. That is who God is. Okay, he's everywhere, he knows everything, and then he's powerful. Now, you have to understand that God is everywhere. He sees you in secret. He sees you when you're in public. Like, he's literally everywhere. Now, if you're able to understand this concept, okay, about God's presence everywhere, that means there is nothing you can hide from him. Okay, now this actually builds your fear. I mean, not like bad fear, but I mean reverence, your reverence for God. Because if you believe that he's everywhere, then you be careful what you do, right? You are going to be careful what you do.